Wow, so check this out. ARK Invest ARK Innovation ETF just bought 1.5 million shares of Palantir, which is worth about $33 million. And this was at yesterday's closing price of around $21.64. And according to this filing now, it actually holds around 16.2 million shares and is valued at about $350 million. And that makes Palantir the 19th largest holding in ARK Innovation's ETF. So why are ARK Invest so bullish on Palantir, and why are they still buying the Palantir stock as it goes down? Hey everyone, welcome back to Underdog Investing. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to go through some of the reasons why I think ARK Invest are so bullish on Palantir and why they keep buying the stock as it goes down. So before I jump into this, I'll be grateful if you can smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for future updates. So to find out why they're buying, let's have a look at the actual stock chart. So this is the 7-month stock chart for Palantir. And you can see that actually from around November, we had a massive rally. And on the 23rd of November, you can see that we broke the $20 level. We actually went above the $20 level. And if you have a look at this, for the next 5 months, we actually haven't gone below the $20 level. So that demonstrates significant support at this level. We've been trading between $20 to $30, aside from this anomaly which happened between January and February, where we had a massive spike in tech stocks. So in general, I'd say we've had a nice consolidation for about just over 5 months now. And if you know ARK Invest, then you know CATHIE Wood always mentions, and she's mentioned in the past before, that with these long consolidation phases, these are actually bullish signs, because usually the longer the consolidation phase, the larger the move is, whether that's upwards or downwards. And clearly ARK Invest and CATHIE Wood believe that the move is going to be upwards for Palantir, otherwise they wouldn't keep buying the stock. So the other reason why they're buying Palantir is because, like I said, the $20 level is a good support level, and we're getting very close to it at the moment. So this just seems like a great opportunity to buy. And then the third reason why they're buying Palantir stock is because with ARK Invest, what they always mention is that during these significant pullbacks and corrections, what they tend to do is sell their lower conviction stocks, and they actually end up taking that profit or money and putting it into their higher conviction stocks. So in this case, clearly they're putting money into Palantir, which is one of their higher conviction stocks. So that's why they keep buying Palantir. So yeah, those are the 3 reasons why I think ARK Invest are buying Palantir. And then I just want to go through some good news in terms of how Palantir are going into the healthcare sector. Before I do that, basically I just want to explain what Palantir do, because it's quite difficult to understand, and I just like to explain it in a very simple way. The way I see Palantir is they're a company where they're basically like an enabler. So let's say you've got a company which is doing okay, but it could do significantly better. Let's say they hire Palantir. What happens is Palantir comes in, takes a look at the data that the company's collected, and the data that the company thought was useless, Palantir looks at it, organizes it in such a way that it becomes extremely useful, and it helps the company to make very good decisions, helps the company to be more efficient and make more money. So that's what Palantir do, and that's why businesses pay money to Palantir in order to do this kind of thing. Not just businesses, private businesses, also government organizations like the NHS and other organizations. So that's basically what Palantir do, and I see them like an alchemist. So they're able to turn things which other people might see as useless, and then turn it into something which becomes extremely useful. And in the case of Palantir, they turn data which people don't know what to do with and think are useless, and they actually turn it into something which can be extremely valuable and something which can take the company to the next level. And the reason why I'm so bullish on Palantir and why I'm so excited about the future is because the potential is limitless for Palantir in terms of addressable market. Because if you imagine, they are basically enablers of companies and industries. So the addressable market is just endless. And the reason for that is because every company needs Palantir in order to function more efficiently, basically. And like CATHIE Wood says, in the future, the companies with the most data as well as the highest quality data are going to win. And so with Palantir, they take companies who gather plenty of data and they turn that data into very high quality data that can be used to transform businesses. So that's my understanding of Palantir. And if you have a look here, at the moment it's worth about $40 billion in terms of market cap. But like I said, in the future, when they begin to acquire significantly more customers, I think that their revenues are going to grow by significant amounts, and this is going to increase their market capitalization, which I don't really see an end to in terms of possibilities. So that's why I'm quite excited about Palantir. Anyway, so I rambled on a bit, but I just want to go through some news about how they are aggressively going into the healthcare sector. So they actually just recruited someone as their first USG Chief Medical Officer for Palantir. So this person is Dr. William Kassler, and he is going to be, like they said, bringing years of clinical and public health expertise to Palantir as it continues its expansion in the private and public health sectors. So he was actually from IBM Watson Health. So if we have a look here, so he was IBM Watson Health's Deputy Chief Health Officer and Chief Medical Officer for Government Health and Human Services, and led their population health efforts. So this guy is he really knows his stuff when it comes to healthcare, and you can see Palantir are hiring these talented people. Look, he started his career in Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Yep, so this is just a good recruit when it comes to trying to enter the healthcare sector, and that just shows their intentions. And then another demonstration that they are going into the healthcare field is their partnership with Cellularity, where they enter a multi-year strategic partnership. So first of all, let's have a look at what Cellularity are. So Cellularity are a biotechnology company leading the next evolution in cellular medicine by developing off-the-shelf placental-derived allogeneic cell therapies. So basically what Cellularity are is they are a biotech company who takes something which is normally a byproduct of pregnancy and birth, and that is the placenta. So normally this is useless, it's just thrown away. But what they said is, oh, this could be actually very useful. We can turn this into something which can actually treat things like cancers, infections, and degenerative diseases. So that's always a good sign when a company's able to think out of the box and then use things which people thought were just a byproduct, were something that's not useful, and turn it into something useful. So this is what Palantir are doing. So they're partnering with Cellularity. And so Palantir will make an investment in Cellularity that will close immediately following Cellularity's planned business combination with GX Acquisition Corp. So GX Acquisition Corp is a SPAC company that Cellularity has announced that they are going to merge with. So once the actual merger is complete, then the ticker symbol will change from GXGX to CELU. So yeah, so that's going to be good for... So this news about Palantir is going to be good for Cellularity by itself, but it's good news for Palantir because Palantir sees a huge market in terms of healthcare. They've done so much already in terms of transforming the COVID vaccine rollout. They've helped so much in terms of the NHS when it came to managing COVID. So I think they've got plenty more to give in terms of healthcare, and I think healthcare is a field that you want to go into if you want to make a very positive impact in the future. So yeah, I'm extremely bullish on Palantir, and same as ARK Invest. I think this is a good, personally I think it's a good buying opportunity. Obviously it is very risky. Any high growth stock is risky, but this is just my personal opinion. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you a holder of Palantir? Are you planning to buy or sell Palantir? If you enjoyed it, I'll be grateful if you can smack the button and subscribe to the channel for future updates. And thank you so much. I will see you in the next one.